So you've got your plan going. Everything feels good, and you feel like you've got everything under control. Your pain is at a minimum or simply not there. Then one day you wake up, you go to use the washroom, and you're hit with a really hard BM. Life isn't perfect. Sometimes your diet or hydration slips, or for seemingly no reason, you have a problematic movement. Every time you have a movement, you will cause a bit of trauma to the wound area and have to go through the hygiene process again. The key to beating this is to get ahead of the damage that's caused from using the washroom and to minimize the damage done every time you have to. After you've dealt with the situation, reflect on what caused the problem. If you have a food journal, read it. Was it too much coffee without any water? Did you have a bunch of beers or have food that doesn't agree with you? Think about it so you can prevent it, not so you can wallow in self-pity. And remind yourself, I will stay vigilant and I will beat this. So continue to do your best to keep your hydration and diet in order, and when a difficult bowel movement happens, come prepared. There are 3 major tools at your disposal. They are unpleasant to discuss, but they need to be talked about candidly. You can choose, if you have a consistent problem with difficult movements, to use stool softeners for a little while and make sure you keep your hydration up. The first and easiest responsive option is lubrication. You can find what works best for you, but straight petroleum jelly or paste is pretty effective. Put on a latex glove, lubricate your pinky finger heavily, and gently insert slowly. Do a thorough job and get as far in as possible. Warm up and go slow to avoid trauma. Let the area stretch, and you'll be able to get further in without causing damage. The last and least pleasant option is glycerin suppositories. They are a last resort, and they are pretty unpleasant, but I will tell you what, there were a few occasions where they really saved me from major setbacks, and we have to avoid setbacks to heal. How do you use a suppository? It's very similar to how you lubricate, but you push the suppository in place of your finger. It is much better to use them ahead of time, but you'll often go to use the bathroom and realize you're about to injure yourself if you push through or rush. They're kind of like emergency surgery. Once you've inserted the suppository, you're in for an unpleasant experience. You have to hold it in for about 20 to 30 minutes or as long as you possibly can, and it will feel like you have the extreme urge to go to the bathroom. Resist this urge so the suppositories have a chance to work. Good luck and stay vigilant.